Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Mark Faust, and I would like to ask you maybe to subscribe and maybe just have a look at that bell button, and also give us a thumbs up if you like this video. Now, I'm just going to make this quick and short, and you can look into it and think about maybe doing this and following it up for yourself. Now, what I've done is I have balanced out my Arca Swiss plate. Now, a lot of people don't talk about it, and a lot of people don't even make mention of it, or even don't even do it themselves. I would recommend that you maybe consider doing it, because it will make it easier for you just to get that minute bit of better performance out of your camera. Now, in order for me to demonstrate this, I'll just quickly show you how this will look when it's finished, once you've done the balancing, and then I'll just show you the details of how I did it. Now, when you loosen off your ball head on your Arca Swiss mount, you will see that this will now be in balance, and I've got this completely loose, and if it's not fully over the ball, it will throw itself out of balance, and I'm just showing you this so you know that the ball head is actually loose. Now, if I let this go, it's balanced. This is what I'm talking about, balanced ball on the Arca Swiss. Now, in order for me to demonstrate what an unbalanced ball will look like, is if you slide the Arca Swiss plate over a little bit more, and straight away you'll see a difference in behavior. And let's have a look at this again. Now it's balanced out, and it'll just straight away flop backwards, obviously because it's out of balance. I can do the same thing to demonstrate to you what this looks like if it's out of balance forwards facing. And let's just tighten this up again, and let's have a quick look at this. And obviously it's just going to flop to the front. So this is a unbalanced ball head. I'm just going to quickly bring this back to where I started. So it's in balance again, and here you'll see it's balanced. Okay. Now I'm just going to show you now and demonstrate to you how I did that. So as I discussed now, I'm going to show you how to balance a lens system with a telephoto lens. Now this could be any kind of lens. It could be a Canon lens or a Nikon lens, and a Nikon system and a Canon system, or Sony system, or whatever you have got. This will work for everything. As long as we are talking about an Arca Swiss mount, and we are also talking about a ball head system for your tripod. Now, in order to do this, you place the camera on the table, and you rake it all the way out to your longest focal distance, which is in this case 600mm. This is more important for tromboning lenses like the 100 to 400 GM from Sony, for instance, but any other camera. Also make sure that you have got the battery and the battery grip, or whatever you're going to be using. So it has to be the full setup with the lens hood connected to the lens. So we've got a complete system going here. So what I usually use is just a refillable pencil. It can be anything round. It can be a dowel, anything, as long as it's round and it rolls, and the lens foot can pivot on it. So what I do is I place it under the actual lens foot. And straight away you can see like it's just got to start whipping around and wants to move. And I'm just going to find the midpoint of that, and you can just see that I've already marked this, and you can just see that it's balancing there. So I use the Sharpie to mark it. So you just put a mark along there, and that is the job done then. So now I've placed the tripod back on the table, and you see this is a LS55 tripod ball head with an Arca Swiss mount. This is the Arca Swiss mount, and the plate sits in the middle there. This will move in and out to clamp the foot down. And you will also see there are numbers and markers on both sides, so you can know exactly where point 0 is. So the 0 is right in the middle of the marker there. And let's just mount the lens back on, and you can see there it's lined up basically. So we've got 0 on the marker, and straight away you'll see there is a difference when you loosen off the ball and you let it go almost. It will still flop to the sides, so don't trust that it's going to be completely balanced, but it will not flop forwards or backwards once you've actually got it in the center. Now, for doing this, I'm holding on to it, so don't let it just go. But this is how you balance out a Arca Swiss mount. So in conclusion, if you have got a telephoto lens, please put a marker on it, balance it out, and you'll have a better experience with your camera system. And also, if you have got a tromboning lens, if you, for instance, have got a 100 to 400 GM lens, trombone it all the way out to 400, set your marker, bring it all the way in again, make the adjustment, set another marker for the 100mm or wherever you want to be at, and then that way you can just set up your Arca Swiss according, and then you'll have a nicely balanced camera. I hope that has helped. Thank you very much, and until I see you next time, goodbye.